Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am so excited to be back and to just be talking to you just a little bit about what's been going on with me lately. Corey has gone back to work. He's been back to work ever since kind of phase one of the pandemic here in Philadelphia. And I have been with the kids full time. My business has taken off, thank God. Things have shifted. And if you are a stay-at-home mom or was a stay-at-home mom before the pandemic, you can feel the shifts. I was a stay-at-home mom, but my kids were not homeschooled. So I did get some time during the day that I would be able to clean, to cook, to organize our home, to do whatever I needed to for the blog. And this is before I even started Mommy Clean. And now I'm just at a place where it's been super hard for me to kind of balance it all. I think that when you're married, men in general just don't see all that you do. It's like they can't comprehend. For me, it has been really enlightening to kind of see the changes this has made and hasn't impacted my family and my household, mostly in my marriage. Last week was when I guess knew that things around here has definitely taken a shift. And I felt like the stuff that I do on a regular basis was just not really appreciated from my husband. And I'm starting to notice the shift. The more and more I think about it, the more and more I examine our relationship, I really do see a shift in it. I like to watch Black Love documentary that comes on OWN. I don't always watch it with Corey. Actually, 99% of the time, Corey does not watch it with me. I watch it by myself because one thing I have learned within marriage is that you cannot change your partner. You can only change yourself. One of the things that, like I said, since we've been forced to stay at home, that has really kind of driven me a little bit crazy has been the fact that I feel like I'm treated like a maid. When we got married, we went to marriage counseling like most people do, and we talked about gender roles. That about the gender roles and lay out what it is that we would consider our roles as spouses. And then with that, those were the things we would promise to each other. Corey said that he felt like things should be 50-50 because we do not live in, the old days, and marriage is a team effort. He decided that he could contribute to, what was it? He would do? Oh, he would do the laundry. As time progressed, the only thing that he really does is the laundry. But for me, the struggle is that the laundry gets done, like it gets washed, but it doesn't get folded or put away. So what that means is that my room on a general day pretty much is full of laundry, and it sits on the bottom of our bed, on our rug, on our floor until I say enough is enough, and I put it and I do it and I finish it up his task. Okay, so it's not just the laundry. You know what I mean? It would be crazy for me to just be upset over just the laundry, right? But then I started thinking about like the other tasks that Corey said that he would do. He doesn't have any jobs that he does in completion, and he doesn't have anything that he does around the house that he does solo by himself. Whereas I do everything by myself. So, say hello to my little friend. My friend, the TV. The TV that has been sitting on my side of the bed for approximately a month. We have replaced the TV in our room. Corey took the TV down, put the TV up, left the TV on the side of the wall, and has yet to move the TV. As a part of this experiment, I have left this TV here purposely. I could pick this TV up and take it to the basement, put it in the storage closet myself. But I've decided to let's see how long this experiment can go. Let's see how long we can leave this TV here in the middle of the room. So you're probably wondering, like, how did I get to this? Like, how did I get this upset about this? And I thought, okay, Erica, do what you do best. Dig deep. What is it that you could be doing differently? So I turned on Black Love Doc, started up the episodes that I haven't seen, and sure as I know it, they're talking about getting in a rhythm. Then Corey sat down and he decided he would watch it with me. I asked him if he would watch the episode. I shouldn't say he decided. I asked him, would you watch this with me? I think it was really good. He said, okay. This is the part that I resonated with the most. She said that she feels like as a mom and a wife, she lost herself. She's losing herself. And that she feels like, you know, the needs of her husband aren't as important as the needs of the kids. So I asked Corey when the commercial came, what did you think about that? And this is when I got upset. So apparently, he thinks that I only focus on myself. That I come home, that I get to wake up, I don't get to get out of the bed until 9. I get to have a nanny come 3 days out of the week. I get to work from home. His exact words were, I mean, you don't even have to get in a car and go anywhere. You just get to do work here. You know, when he comes home, it's his duty to take care of crew. And I just go up, I cook dinner and go right upstairs. So let's break all of these things down. I get to wake up at 9. So I wake up at 9. Crazy, because I started sleeping until 9 because crew was waking up at 12 o'clock, and the only person that would be able to wake up with crew and keep him, you know, downstairs was me, because Corey has to go to work. But when crew can't sleep and wakes up at 12 o'clock at night, I say Corey has to go to work. So I'm going to do my job to make sure that Corey gets a good night's rest, and I'll take crew downstairs. Most of the time, I am downstairs with crew from midnight until 8 a.m. in the morning. 8 a.m. Sleep? What sleep? Sleep who? You know, it's just ridiculous. I'm up till 8 in the morning, at least two nights out of the week. This was when school was still in session. I think they were still going to school around and about that time. So I did have the luxury of being a stay-at-home mom and being able to put crew down after, you know, I got the kids off to school, and I would come upstairs at 8, you know, whenever the kids were off to school, I would put him down, he would go to sleep, I would come upstairs and I would take a nap. God forbid I take a nap after being up from midnight until 8 in the morning. So then the other thing that he said is that I have the luxury of working from home and not having to go anywhere. I can just work from here. Oh yeah. Oh, super luxurious, right, guys? Oh my God. I get to dedicate 30 minutes of my time every 3 hours to work. 30 freaking minutes. Drive to work, because I guess that's a stressor. Do you know, when I used to go to work every day, the one thing as a mom that I looked forward to the most when I was going to work was the drive, was to sit in a car and, one, be able to listen to what I wanted to listen to for once. Two, being able to, if I wanted to, and most of the time I did, sit in the car in silence. Just to sit in a place with no one yapping, crying, saying my name. What's for dinner? Can I have a snack? Crew did this. Oh my God, he pooped through his clothes. He didn't sleep today. Crying, crying, crying. Screaming, screaming, screaming. Fighting, fighting, fighting. Hitting, hitting, hitting. And it was when he was saying all of this stuff that I realized that you don't know the half of a day as a solopreneur, business owner with kids at home. After watching that, after him saying that, I was thinking, because I was literally thinking, Erica, you need to change. Like, you need to do more for your husband. Like, you're making kids breakfast every day. You don't make your husband a breakfast. Or I make a lunch for the kids, and I don't always make Corey a lunch if he's home. Or I went out to the mall this weekend, took the kids out, had a great, as good as could be expected time with them, shopping for them. I got some stuff for myself. I didn't get anything for Corey. That's the stuff that I was thinking that I needed to do better with. And then he says that I make everything about me. And it's so crazy, because when he said that, I started thinking, no, I don't, me, this little old me, when? The thing for me, I think, is that when I became a mom, I was a single mom. I wanted help, like, there would be, oh God, I had so many friends who had babies, who were also quote unquote single moms. When in the beginning, Camden probably saw his dad 3 times a year. Holidays, birthdays, Christmas, and some random day. I used to always think, like, that is so crazy. It is so crazy that these girls, they're like angry with these men who show up. I got pregnant and I had Camden. The biggest thing that I wanted, the most that I wanted, was some help. My mom used to make this joke all the time because I lived with my parents. And not to take anything away from them, they were a huge help. My sisters too, but she used to make this joke, like my sister would always say, like, what you guys doing with Camden today? And my mom would always be like, what are we doing with Camden? We don't ever get to spend time with Camden. Erica takes him somewhere every weekend. She does something with him every day. Whatever she do, he always do it with her. And I did. Every weekend there was literally hardly any weekends for myself. I used to get my nails done all the time. Every 2 weeks. I wasn't able to do that when I had Camden. I think about my life now, and I don't get my nails done. I don't get my nails done. When I was a single mom, the one thing I wanted was somebody that would help. And I'm not saying all this because Corey's a bad guy. I just think he's a guy. And I'm not saying this because I think that he intentionally does this stuff. Like, that's not where I'm at. You know what I mean? It's not that I don't think my husband loves me. That's crazy. I know that he does. The problem is that, like, he doesn't see me in that. Like, and I don't want to say see me as Erica, what she needs, what she, like, you know what I mean? But it's like, the more you have kids, the more, I mean, like, the more kids you have, the more they just pull, pull, pull. I really, really understood that girl in Black Love Doc. You think to yourself, these kids can't do for themselves. If I don't do it for them, who's gonna do it? But it's like, you look at your husband and you're thinking, you can do it. You, the stuff that you need, like if you need breakfast, you can get yourself breakfast. For him to say that I spend most of my time taking care of me or only thinking about me was like a slap in the face, because I very rarely think about myself. I feel like this needs to conclude with a lesson, right? So if there was a lesson that I guess everybody should learn from, if you're watching this, it's that you are not alone. Like, I know as women and as moms and wives, sometimes it really does feel like you're alone. And even if you're a single mom, you're probably like, oh, when I get married, I'm gonna have so much help. So I thought that too. I just think you're not alone. Like, us as moms, we see you. I see you. I see your struggle. I get your struggle. If you're a single mom and you don't get to do things for yourself, you don't get any me time. I was there. I get that. Do that one thing for yourself. Even if it only lasts an hour. Even if that one thing is nothing. I remember every single time when I was a single mom that Camden's dad would ever come and get him. I always, every time. And it was, like I said, it was maybe 3 or 4 times a year. I would take myself to dinner. I would take myself to the movies. I would take myself to the bar, get myself a glass of wine, go watch a good movie by myself, take myself to get dinner, go home early, take a shower alone and quiet, get in the bed and go to bed early. And I used to do that every single time just because I knew that I didn't know when the next time I was going to be able to do that was. But as a wife, I would say, if it was something to take away from this, don't charge it to their head and not their heart, because he doesn't know. I'll tell you what I am going to do. This guy, we're going to leave him here for a while. And we're going to just see how long until it gets moved. I'm sure as soon as this video comes out and Corey sees it, it'll get moved. But the thing is, I record these videos in advance. So we'll still be able to reveal how long it takes for the TV to get moved. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. If you loved this, please comment. If you liked it, please share it. And if you love me, please subscribe.